Greetings! Welcome to Greenville, where we'll bring you on the journey in building a sustainable world via an affordable and convenient method.
Now, let's look at the problems and the impacts of plastic waste. In 2020, the food plastic packaging consumption in Malaysia is 148,000 metric tons. This leads to several impacts. Let's start with environment impacts. Due to mismanagement of plastic waste, this leads to littering and clogged waterway. This damages the biodiversity. And 81% of the value of plastic, approximately 1.1 billion US dollar, is wasted every year. This plastic could have been used for various purposes like 3D printings or resin arts. And this is not the end. Plastic breaks down into microplastics and are found in food consumed by humans. This put a great risk in public health. Let's address the pain point. First, is that there is no reward system to encourage people to dispose properly. Second, due to lack awareness of plastic waste impact, this plastic disposal is not taken seriously by the people. And now I'll pass it on to Yao.
What is the solution that we are providing? When was the last time you used plastic bottle or tapao food using a disposable container? Not too long ago, right? Ask yourself, why do you do so? It's actually because you were not rewarded for any good behavior. Therefore, we introduce to you Greenville, food containers and water bottle, which made out of 100% recycled materials and is reusable for over up to 10 years with NFC chip inside it, which means that whenever you use this, instead of disposable items, your impact is recorded. You can see how much green impact you're bringing to the world. And not only that, you're rewarded immediately on the spot. This allows your positive behavior to continuously grow. You may also eat your food cleanly, ensuring no waste. Then our container will be able to detect it and reward you even more. All of these are in line with the proven scientific method called pygmalion effect. This is a brief overview of how the user interface looks like. There is also the mini size NFC that we will put inside the containers, and also the UI to allow the customers to check their food nutrition, making sure they're keeping themselves healthy while keeping the world green. Our target market include fast-paced, office workers, eco-conscious consumers. All of them want something that is convenient, impactful to the environment, and rewarded at the same time, which is exactly what we are doing. Our business model can be segmented into B2C and so B2B. We will sell it at only $3 per container, which is really affordable to buy. We're also looking to collaborate with other outlets to provide statistics and market data to help them facilitate their business better and understand their customer. Our initial partner will include Ministry of Entrepreneurial Development, University of Malaya, and so Roots and Shoots. To reiterate, our unique selling proposition do include, firstly, self-customization, as we believe that people will cherish something even more when something is very personalized and closer to their heart. Secondly, we will all have the unique NFC and QR code for each container and water bottle. Thirdly, every customers are able to track their nutrition status and environmental impact at the tip of their finger. We, Greenville, helps our customers to get rewarded by having discounts and vouchers for all the positive behaviors that they are doing towards the greener world.
So some of the challenges that we foresee includes worries on the hygiene and the safety of our containers. So with that, we will try to use good quality yet sustainable materials to produce our containers, as well as providing simple yet proper sanitation process for consumers to follow. Another challenge would be consumers' behavior change, as we understand that it may take some time for them to make such changes because previously they have accustomed to the convenience of single-use plastic. But we believe that through constant education and spreading the awareness, with time we will be able to move them. Moving on, essentially our solution aims to achieve the goal of SDG 12, where we encourage more sustainable consumptions and remind consumers to make eco-friendly choices in their daily lives. Our solution could possibly help to reduce the amount of plastic waste as well as food waste. And through these small yet impactful actions, we hope that it can leave a lasting impact to the environment. So this is our team with members from different backgrounds and relevant experiences in finance, social enterprise, and volunteerism.
Everyone can help someone. In this world context, it is all the little things that matter most. Save our world, our mother nature, and grandchildren to come, to provide them the fresh air and green world to continue to live on. Thank you from Greenville. Go green and get rewarded.
Hi, it's our pleasure for us to having you in this pitching. I believe you are ready for the sustainability era, and Econex would like to bring you a food waste solution while enhancing the circular economy in Malaysia. These are the agenda for today. Once again, welcome everyone to this session. My name is Wen Xiang. Together with me is Silam, Mira, Dorcas, and Anna. Before we jump into our solution, let's do a mini case study. Meet Brenda, a restaurant owner in KL shopping mall. She is very concerned with disposing of food waste and protecting the planet. So, the problem faced by Brenda is finding a way to reduce the food waste and protect our Mother Earth. Based on the news, the food waste in Malaysia are ridiculous. Therefore, our problem statement is how might we reduce the impact of food waste while pursuing a circular economy approach in line with the 12th SDG in Malaysia.
Here is the main concept of our solution, which to develop a fully automated system to evaluate food waste. The system will go through food waste collection, gathering, grinding, hydrating, fermentation to produce outputs and integrated with mobile applications to increase engagement with people. Below are the brief explanation about it. Vendors pack their food waste with biodegradable plastic to be provided. Dispose it to a certain area, then the food waste will automatically transfer to the grinding machine, move on to the hydration process. And lastly, it will be divided to a few paths for microorganism decomposition. After a certain period, it produces useful materials such as fertilizer. We connect the system information through the mobile application to allow users to track the status of the function. To spread the concept for education purposes, and many more functions can be conducted in the app. So here's a diagram that explains the process. Our concept to design the pipeline is actually from a fidget.
Let me continue with the values and the uniqueness of our system. Before getting into the topic, let me introduce to you the current system. They are machineries for food composting, but the machinery is located far from the massive food waste generation area. It needs human power to collect and transport the food waste to the factory for the process. It is inconvenient and it costs time and energy for the whole process. In our system, we highlight two specials. By installing the pipeline system, it allows easier transporting the food waste, which promotes convenience and costs lesser time and energy for the whole process. Second, the mobile application allows higher connection between the stakeholders in the system, which promote live tracking of the upcycling process, and it can be enhancing the vendors and customer engagement. To implement our idea, definitely we need collaborators. Here are some industry partners such as real estate developer, mega shopping malls, and food courts that we aim. And the reason for this intention are big companies are having more capabilities for the investment, and it can maximize the efficiency of the whole system. Of course, we also need some requirements. Basically, we need financial support, acknowledgement of governments, advanced technology, and so on.
Our solution can bring an impact to the environment, economic, and social pillar. How can it be? Zooming into the environment pillar, our solution can potentially generate more than 175,000 of kilowatt renewable energy and reducing 1 tons of food waste as well as more than 8,000 kilo of CO2 emission in Malaysia. So, in the economic, to achieve economy of scale, we are less dependent on manpower and standardize the food waste collection process. In terms of social, I believe our solution can improve the hygiene of the society and raising the awareness on public responsibility of food consumption and disposing.
As for the business model, the main product that we will provide is electricity and biofertilizer, which is generated from decomposing food waste. Each will be sold at this price respectively. And our primary business model is a B2B business model, which we will provide services to restaurants and food courts. We expect the initial investment to be 1 million ringgit, and the other costs are listed here as well. We will expect our machine to be able to handle a maximum of 430 tonne per year feedstock and can generate around 500,000 kilowatt per year. In this slide, we have projected the food waste required each year. In the first year, we are expecting to have around 20 food sellers which will produce an average of 8 kg food waste per day, and then from there, we will generate our income. We will not see a positive net cash flow until year 4 as a result of gradually achieving economies of scale by expanding our market reach. And the average food waste required per year is shown here, and we will break even in 3.3 years.
To conclude our solution, I can simplify it into just 3 words: convenient, practical, and circular. Thank you.
Hi, we are from Team 2050, featuring a team of green and futuristic. Our team consists of Wei Yang, Joey, Sankit, Zooming, and Lorixon. Together, we are going to build the next great thing of human society.
In light of Malaysia's commitment to achieving carbon neutrality, we must address the pressing issues. Our food and energy sectors should combine contribute to a staggering 90% of our total greenhouse gas emissions. It's not just an environmental necessity, but also a strategy to improve for our future. And of course, our products 2050 are tackling the SDG Goal 12, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. So why is it crucial to address this issue promptly? That is because in Malaysia, accounting 17,000 food wasted daily, but what if we turn this challenge into an opportunity? So our proposal is to transform this daily food wastage into a sustainable energy source, culminating in the construction of power bank. Not only will this reduce our environmental footprint, but also provide a novel solution to our energy demands.
To give a clearer context of our solution, let's meet Ali. Ali goes to work every day using the train, but clumsy Ali always forgot to charge his phone. Sound familiar, right? And everyone can resonate with it. That's why 2050 are here to solve your issue. With our sodium-ion power bank, which extracted raw material from the food waste, we turn what is discarded into a power pack solution. Also, it's coming with hybrid recharging modes, which is either through kinetic energy or electricity. So while shopping, commuting, your power bank is silently juicing up even without a source of electricity. Recall back what's the scenario that you need us the most. Is it shopping mall, train station, or while traveling? And yes, you can find our vending machine wherever you need us.
Our solution is closely bound with our mobile application. At the homepage, it is the essence to our solution as well as the overview of our product. Next off, we have the product description page. Here you will find all the features and specifications of our product, which are all strongly aligned with SDG 12. The run page has an integrated maps that could help users to locate our vending machine all around the nation. Users would use this interface to check out their rental with their payment details given. If users were to opt for the purchase option, they would have to make payment and give their personal details over here. The QR page are meant for users to redeem their rented power bank using the QR code. Here, there's a page that's very important. The countdown page has several tracking metrics that could help to maintain the well-being of the power bank. There's an important point, which is the last check date. This could help ensure the safety of the power bank, which again is strongly aligned with SDG 12. The business partnership page is prepared for any individuals who are looking forward to collaborating with 2050. So it not only could help to strengthen our brand, but indirectly it helps to promote SDG 12 to a wider extent. Last but not least, we have the admin dashboard page. It is an overview to the key performance indicators, data, and tools that need to manage and monitor.
For the factors of environment, the food and energy sector contribute up to 90% of greenhouse gas emissions released in Malaysia. Therefore, by creating this power bank, we can tackle both issues at once. Whereby using food waste as raw materials for our power bank, this will result in lesser food waste ending up in landfills, which therefore reduce the release of greenhouse gases. If each of us as Malaysians play our part by preventing a kilograms of food waste from reaching landfills, we can reduce up to 2.5 kilograms of greenhouse gas emissions from being released into the atmosphere. Moving on, the next leading factor for our idea is society. According to the Malaysian research published by Subramani, food waste takes up to 32% of our total waste around the country. And on top of the 32%, 24% of these food waste are classified edible. So why not use this opportunity to reutilize the waste? Furthermore, in dense city areas, such as Kuala Lumpur that we live in nowadays, food waste are easily accessible. From restaurants to grocery stores, it is essentially everywhere. Therefore, based on the ideas that I've just mentioned, I find that this is a great opportunity for us to implement this idea within the Malaysian market.
This slide shows increasingly huge investments that have happened in the Malaysia's green tech industry. With the continuous pouring of investments and the expansions of this industry, the economy of the green tech will flourish and it will be a big win for who actually pioneered it in Malaysia. Let me bring you into our business model and how it actually contributes to a circular economy. Our revenue model is rather simple. From the rental fees and sales of power bank and franchisee fee, We are constructing a circular economy from turning food waste into power bank, then recycle and reconstructing power banks that have worn out into new power banks. Thus, on the way of achieving SDG 12, we will create a whole lot of job opportunities with efficiency within the positive loop of circular economy. Moving on to idea evaluation, we have done the market research and identified the gap. The demand is undeniable and the market potential is huge. We need an opportunity from you to turn this into a reality. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi everyone, we're CME ACIYLS and this is our members. Today we would like to share on a brand new superhero for electric vehicles. As we all know, we're suffering from fossil fuels depletions, overwhelming carbon dioxide emissions, and escalating waste accumulations. Electric vehicles is our best choice for a better future. Nevertheless, lithium-ion batteries is suffering safety and environmental concerns. So we'd like to raise two questions. Can CO2 be transformed into clean renewable energy? And how can urbanization waste used here? Yes, our solution is crafting CO2 and biomass waste into a battery, which is safer, environmentally friendlier, and cheaper. Here, let us show you how it works.
Hi everyone. As for the products and production technology, today we are going to dive into the exciting world of zinc carbon dioxide battery and their potential to transform into the automobile EV. Our main focus here will be on to improve the battery efficiency and utilizing CH4 as a secondary fuel to reduce the dependency on fossil fuel and significantly reduce the CO2 emissions. And now, let us dive into the mechanisms of battery. And we employ this zinc-ion battery technology for energy storage, and during the battery discharging, the CO2 is captured and converted at the catalytic site. And this is the dual-purpose system that will reduce the CO2 emissions and store energy simultaneously. And now, why zinc is being selected for the anodic compartments? Zinc is considered as non-flammable and low reactivity substance, and moreover, it provides a diverse fuel products in the end in a gas form and making them more suitable for car battery concepts.
Moving on, the cathode selection is also important for the carbon dioxide reduction reaction. So in conventional technology, we're using metal-based cathode, which has high cost and inferior stability, so this will hinder the commercialization. So what we're proposing is to convert a biomass into an activated carbon, so this can lower the cost while maintaining high surface area and conductivity, so it increases commercialization potential. So how does it work? First of all, we'll select the biomass source. In this case, we're selecting the oil palm empty fruit bunches because in Malaysia, it is affordable and abundant. So we'll convert this biomass into activated carbon through single-step pyrolysis and finally, in the last step, we'll form the cathode. So what makes us different from other products is that we're sustainable and green because we're actively reducing the greenhouse gas emission while using less energy. We're also using a material that is earthly abundant and chemically stable. So lastly, our product has high performance and lower production costs, wherein we're using zinc and oil palm empty fruit bunch, which significantly makes the material cheaper.
Based on market research, the EV battery market size is expected to grow from USD 50 to 144 billion at a CAGR of 23%. Due to the increasing demand of EV. The market is segmented based on the battery types, where it is prospected that lower cost battery, like our battery, will increase in demand in the coming years. Currently, the market is led by some global players in East Asia, mainly from China, South Korea, and Japan. Our partners and key activities are identified to ensure the smooth operation of our business, and our company embraces this value to bring the best to our customers and society. We maintain good relationship with our customers through channels and services. Based on the assumptions made, the cost model of our business is identified, where the production cost is approximately 115 ringgit Malaysia per kg of battery produced. The revenue model of our business is production model, and the selling price of our battery is around this value, which gives us an annual revenue of around 3 to 3.5 billion ringgit Malaysia.
Moving on to the marketing strategy of the battery, various methods will be used to expand the company and market to the international level. We'll mainly focus on making sure that the accessories and spare parts are ready and providing free after-sales services at all times. With the continuous research and development activities going on, the application of battery will be more diversified in the future. Meanwhile, the supply chain of the zinc CO2 battery is identified to achieve operational excellence, boost profits, and maximize customer values. Next, viewing from the perspective of sustainability, 4 SDGs can be achieved for being biomass derived and contributing to the reduction of fossil fuel reliance while achieving circular bioeconomy and minimizing greenhouse gases emissions, which are SDGs 7, 11, 12, and 13. Based on the 3 pillars of sustainability, the zinc CO2 battery is also expected to bring favorable impacts to the community and nature.
So here's our product key features. Besides tackling carbon tax, we have provided a proper waste management that could reduce the reliance of lithium-ion batteries and increase the adaptivity of electric vehicles. So in conclusions, our zinc carbon dioxide batteries is a cheaper alternative which can reduce the carbon footprint and achieve circular bioeconomy in the meantime. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I am Muhammad Kashful Azhim bin Mahfuza and I'm thrilled to present to you guys on how compost bin technology may be used to produce fertilizer and enhance waste management in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syed Ahmad Nasir Izzat bin Syed Adnan and I will introduce our group members which is from Eco Guardians and we are all students from University of Malaysia Terengganu and our team is led by Muhammad Izzuddin bin Muhammad Razi. Next is followed by Muhammad Kashful Azim bin Mahfuza, Nurhana Najwa Ilhami binti Jilingan, and lastly, Sharifah Malsa Arini binti Said Sahaimi.
Problem statement states that solution that promotes the efficiency of waste management. So, the solution that we choose to reduce the food waste in Malaysia is composing the food waste into the fertilizer. With this statistic, it's proven that food waste is the highest waste that produced by the Malaysians. Malaysia has produced 17,007 tons of food waste per day in 2021. Previously, it was reported that Malaysians produce food waste that can fill 7 Olympic-sized swimming pools every day. From this number, around 4,089 tons are still edible and enough to feed 3 million people 3 meals per day. So, this is the comparison of food waste by countries. As we can see here, Malaysia is the highest one, followed by Hong Kong and Singapore. To reduce this, we will use all the food waste and prepare compost out of them, which can be used as organic fertilizer.
Next, we continue to team proposed solution. These are 10 solutions we could recommend to overcome the problem of waste management in Malaysia. Number 1, discarding the landfill. Incineration, anaerobic digestion, composting, aerated static piles, compost bin, compost tumbler, vermicomposting, backclean method, and the last one is bokashi method. There is only one solution that is the best to propose, which is compost bin, referred to as universal systems. Utilize drum, perforated barrels, or specially designed containers to simplify the composting process. Often used for home composting are frequently compared to industrial composting system in the term of energy consumption and environmental impact. To enhance compost quality and production rates, biochar can be added to the compost bin, even though it may require extra time for the material preparation. Biochar derived from materials like dead leaf, cuttings, decorative plant waste, and cocoa leaf. Promote the fermentation process in the compost. This is set target market for the compost bin, which is household and gardener. The target market we have chosen to produce this fertilizer is because they have more time, and the production of fertilizer through compost bin technology only has 6 steps. The first step is collect the raw material. Second, layering. Third, managing and maintaining. Fourth, composing method. Fifth, maturation and curing. 6. Using the completed compost.
There are so many benefits that we can get from this project. First, reversal of landfill. Food waste is kept out of landfill when it utilized to fertilizer. As the result, less organic waste is generated and there will be less room for garbage disposal. Secondly, reducing and diverting waste. People in Malaysia will be more aware that their food waste can be turned into a useful product and will help better meal preparation and reduction in food waste. Third, agricultural productivity and soil health. Food waste fertilizer enhance soil health by strengthening the structure and microbiological activity of the ground. It is also lowering the demand for chemical fertilizer and minimize food loss during import, storage, and shipping. Next, increasing environmental consciousness. People may be more motivated to take action to prevent food waste, where awareness campaign will help plan meals and store food properly. Next, individual cost saving. People can learn about the financial effects of food waste on their personal budget through awareness initiative and more inclined to adopt food saving habit. The last one is eco-friendly business practices that help to influence the consumer preferences and reputation of the brand.
There are 4 expected results of the solution. The first one would be effective inventory management. Public relation efforts can emphasize the value of effective inventory management for companies. Businesses can order and buy only what they need when they precisely track their food inventories. This will result with lower surplus inventory and overbuying, resulting in significant cost savings. Secondly, reduce food spoilage. And thirdly, optimize menu planning. And lastly, enhancing profit margins. This will improve profitability with lower food acquisition costs, lower waste disposal costs, and more effective inventory management can all help firms increase their profit margins. This can significantly impact the bottom line, particularly for small and medium-sized businesses.
In conclusion, addressing the challenge of food waste in Malaysia presents a significant opportunity to promote sustainable consumption and production practices. The various food waste treatment methods discussed, such as composting, anaerobic digestion, and vermicomposting, offer environmentally friendly alternatives to traditional landfill and incineration approaches. These methods not only reduce the environmental impact of food waste, but also contribute to a circular economy by creating valuable products like compost and organic fertilizers. Furthermore, the benefits of adopting these sustainable practices are numerous. They include reducing methane emissions from landfills, improving soil health and agricultural productivity, increasing environmental awareness, and realizing financial gains for both businesses and individuals. Sustainable food waste management not only aligns with global sustainability goals but also enhances brand reputation and consumer preferences. In a sense, by embracing efficient food waste management practices, Malaysia can take significant strides towards minimizing the environmental footprint of food waste generation and promoting a more sustainable and responsible approach to consumption and production.
That's all from our team. Thank you.